How's it going, everybody? Today we are going to be going over the final best free agents remaining. I'm not only going to go over that, but also their landing spot and what I expect them to make money-wise. Before we even get started, if you are yet to hit that subscribe button, I recommend you do so. Same thing with that like button. We got an interesting list here. Make sure to watch it all the way through because it is going to be fun to go over. Coming in at the number one spot is none other than ex-Padre, possibly ex-forever, Jurickson Profar. Jurickson Profar is expected to make 3 years, $30 million according to Fangraphs, 6 years, $89 million on Spotrac. Very interesting how high of a number that is, but this is coming off a guy who turned down an $8.33 million option, which is, it's something that would be all right for him. I mean, I think some people were expecting him to deny it, some people were expecting him to accept it, but it's solid for him. Coming into his age 30 season, this is his time to cash in. That's why he denied it. And you know what? He deserves a little bit of money, nothing crazy. In my opinion, I think a lot of teams have been interested, supposedly. The Padres are not one of them that have really been in the headlines, but the Rockies, Rays, Rangers, and the team I think he's going to, the Yankees. I think the Yankees are going to sign him. I think the Yankees are going to sign him 3 years, $35 million. That's my projection. It's a good fit. They need a left fielder. Jurickson Profar, I think you're going to be great on the Yankees. Coming in at the 2 spot, just finishing his age 31 season, Michael Wacha, the guy that was supposed to be the heir to the throne in terms of Adam Wainwright, has not worked out that way, but he's been all right, okay? I will give him credit. 3.32 ERA, 4.14 FIP is interesting. 1.5 WAR. They're expecting Michael Wacha to not have as good of a year ERA-wise. They're expecting his ERA to be higher next year. They're also expecting 30 more innings and 5 more starts out of him, so I'll give him credit for that. Now let's see how this all kind of goes down. I'm hoping the best for Michael Wacha. I kind of like the guy, but I think 2 years, 20 mils of projection for Fangraphs sounds about right to me. I think the Red Sox need to sign him back to that dollar amount. Now the next person on this list is the first shortstop eligible player and someone that I think is going to make a good fit for a team we've discussed a lot on the channel. That's Elvis Andrus. Elvis Andrus is finishing his age 34 season, about to enter 35, and well, he's been solid throughout his career. Give him credit where credit's due. He's projected to get 2 years, 20 mil on Fangraphs after being DFA'd this year. He really showed out for the White Sox after getting DFA'd, and he's going to continue to get better in terms of leadership-wise, not really on the baseball field. Obviously, he's older. Now, the time is coming to where his career is probably almost over. I think you give him 1 year, 10 million max if you're the Red Sox. You got to sign him or Jose Iglesias or Josh Harrison. Kind of use him as a stopgap till Marcelo Mayer is ready. Now, the next spot is another guy kind of in a similar boat. Josh Harrison. He's projected to get 1 year, 10 mil. He's also projected to be a backup according to Fangraphs. I don't know how I feel about that. I love Josh Harrison. I think he's a fun player to watch, and he'll always put butts in seats because he's entertaining. At the end of his career, age 35, going to be 36 by the end of the baseball season. It's kind of, once again, a guy that's on the end of the ropes. But I think the perfect fit for him, in my honest opinion, is the Texas Rangers. I really like the opportunity there. I think it's a really good fit. The Rangers really fit him well. And, you give him an opportunity. Hey, platoon him with Brad Miller at third base with obviously that middle infield they have and Nate Lau at first. You're looking at an even better lineup and a team that needs to have a better lineup. Their rotation is stacked. Now go ahead and add that into the equation. I think it's going to be a fun watch. Get it done. Get the deal done. 1 year, 6 million, 7 million. Get it done, Chris Young. The 5th spot on this list belongs no other than Father Time himself, Zach Greinke, age 39 season, about to get into that, and I think, man, this guy's been impressive throughout his career. The only thing that stopped him has been himself in situations, but now we're talking about a guy, in my opinion, who's a Hall of Famer, coming into probably his last year. He's projected to make 1 year, 10 mil. I don't like it. I think it's going to be less than that. I think it's going to be 1 year, 5 to 8 mil. And put him back on the Royals. He's a guy still a lot of teams can use him. He can get you a couple innings. He has a little bit of velo. I am a fan of him. I wish him the best. You know, I'm a big Zach Greinke guy throughout his career. This is about to be the end of the ropes. They're expecting him to have, you know, a run per 9 increase, basically. They're expecting his ERA to go up a decent chunk this year. But at the same time, if there's anyone who can shock us, it's Zach Greinke. Now, the last spot on this list is David Peralta, aka the Freight Train, expected to make 1 year, 10 mil. Expected to play 107 games, so they think he's going to start, you know, most games he plays in. 251, 12 home runs last year. Very solid in my opinion. Not the David Peralta we're used to. We're expecting a little more power. I mean, this guy was a threat on the Diamondbacks in years past when healthy. Injury problem is definitely something to factor in. But now coming into the end of his career, 35 years old, the perfect fit for him is honestly back on the Diamondbacks. I think once again, 1 year, 5 to 8 mil. He can kind of help guide these younger guys, be a DH. You know, yes, they want to go younger, but at the same time, I think it's just a good picture to help him out. I think a lot of teams can use David Peralta's services. Good bat, guy that can play in the outfield. I would say I'm a subtle fan of David Peralta. I like the fit on several teams, but I think the Diamondbacks, as he gets that leadership more and more going as he gets older, I just like the fit there. But that's wrapping up the list, guys. Guys, comment down below, who do you want your team to sign that's left available? Also, comment down below, where do you think these free agents are going to go? In my opinion, I already listed them all out. That is going to be the video once more. If you are yet to hit that subscribe button and that like button, please do so. And I'll see you guys all in a video very, very soon. Peace.
Sometimes I like to poke the bear. Did I poke you the other day when I say the Padres Padres?
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy now, baby? They've been slaying us all year, but you know, here we are.
That's
here
what we're talking about.
Going to the championship series.